the more you know, the less you see. It sounds impossible, but that's the paradox of the mind. Every piece of knowledge we gather feels like light, yet sometimes it blinds us from the truth behind it. The moment we believe we know, our curiosity dies and the mind stops expanding. Knowing feels safe, but safety is the first illusion the mind creates. Because when you stop questioning, you stop growing. Welcome to Mind Fiber. Think deeper, live smarter. There was once a man who wanted to know everything. He studied, collected, and memorized the world, convinced that knowledge would make him free. He believed that if he could name every star, define every law, and map every mystery, he would finally master the chaos around him. But with every fact he added, another wall rose around his mind. What began as light soon became a cage. The brilliance that once expanded his vision started reflecting back, blinding him. He could no longer see the world as it was. He saw only the patterns his mind had already drawn. His truth became a mirror, showing him only what he already believed. Every question that didn't fit his system was dismissed. Every uncertainty felt like danger. He thought he had mastered knowledge, but it was the illusion of knowing that had mastered him. Slowly, the light inside his walls began to fade. Silence replaced wonder. Certainty replaced curiosity. And as his world became smaller, he began to confuse safety with truth. The more he tried to hold the truth, the more fragile it became in his hands. Until one day, he realized he could no longer feel awe. The more he tried to know the universe, the smaller his universe became. Knowledge begins as a mirror, a reflection of what we observe. But over time, the mirror turns into a lens, bending what we see to fit what we already believe. The more patterns the mind collects, the more it starts predicting instead of perceiving. It no longer looks at reality. It only confirms itself. That's how knowledge becomes illusion. What we call understanding is often just a memory replaying itself. We mistake familiarity for truth and repetition for wisdom. The brain loves certainty. It saves energy by defending what it already knows. It filters the world through invisible habits, showing us not what is, but what we expect to see. Every belief becomes a filter. Every concept, a shortcut through mystery. But shortcuts always skip something. They skip the unknown, the only space where real growth happens. Knowledge should illuminate, yet when we cling to it, it becomes a wall of light too bright to see through. True intelligence is not about collecting answers, but about holding the questions that stay alive. To stay awake, we must learn to hold what we know loosely, to let knowledge breathe, and to see not through knowledge, but through awareness itself. Because the moment we believe we've understood it all, is the moment we stop truly seeing.
Certainty feels like peace, but it is the most elegant form of imprisonment. The mind builds walls not from fear, but from the comfort of being right. Once we decide what reality is, we stop seeing what it could be. Every conclusion becomes a gate. Every belief a bar across that gate. The seeker now walks through his own prison, a palace of crystal logic, where everything makes sense and nothing ever changes. He calls this stability, yet deep inside, something quiet begins to break. Stillness becomes heavy. Clarity becomes cold. In the silence of certainty, curiosity slowly dies. The more he holds his truth, the less truth can move through him. The walls he built to protect his mind now protect him from life itself. He confuses control for wisdom and order for understanding. But wisdom breathes only in uncertainty, in the fragile space where we admit that we do not fully know. Truth cannot live in walls. It breathes only in the spaces between them. To be free, one must trade the comfort of knowing for the courage of wondering, because the mind that dares to doubt is the only mind that keeps growing.
Intelligence is not the sum of what we know. It's the freedom to unlearn what no longer serves us. The seeker walks through light again, not as a student collecting truth, but as a presence meeting it. He has learned that every answer is only a moment in the evolution of seeing. Knowledge builds structure, but wisdom dissolves it when it's complete. To unlearn is not to forget, it is to remember differently. Each layer that falls away reveals a simpler, quieter intelligence, awareness without resistance. The mind that once searched for control now listens to life itself. Unlearning begins where certainty ends, in the space where the self softens and truth breathes through humility. And in that humility, the seeker feels the world thinking with him, not apart from him. He sees that awareness is not inside the mind, but the mind inside awareness. What he once called knowing was only the shadow of connection. True intelligence does not possess, it participates. It is not the light that shines, but the openness that lets light move through. That is intelligence, not accumulation, but alignment with awareness. The seeker walks until there is no path, only presence. The light he followed is no longer ahead, but everywhere. Time slows. The questions fade. What remains is awareness, not seeking, not knowing, simply being. He realizes there was never a distance to cross, no truth to reach, only layers of forgetting to fall away.
When the mind becomes still enough, the present reveals itself as eternity. There is no beginning here, no end, only unfolding, like light remembering its own source. The seeker breathes once more, not as a self, but as the rhythm of existence itself. In that breath, everything moves, everything rests. This is the infinite now, not a moment in time, but the space where all moments live. And in that space, the seeker, the search, and the light are one.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment to share your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to see more meaningful videos from Mindfiber.